Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the Kingdom of Thornwood. We're going to be continuing our playthrough of Shining in the Darkness Darkness Edition in the new version, which is version 1.51. As I mentioned before, I was convinced by the mod developer and personally asked to play through it on the more recent mod. Version just to showcase what it currently is like and to kind of check the balance on it. So I'm going to continue my playthrough like this, even though I'd already posted this particular spot. There's going to probably be differences. I'll probably note them as I go along. And yeah, we're going to be heading towards the Trail of Courage next. Now, one difference I noticed is I think the speed on the pumpkin guys got slowed down a bit because we're actually able to hit them now with Pyra, so I think that got tweaked a little. I think that's a good change because, yeah, there was no way in heck I was going to come back after level 24 and finishing the trial of truth and come back and fight these weakling little guys just to maybe get the hat that I already owned. I was like completely decked out by that point. I didn't need anything else that they dropped. And like the EXP wasn't enough to go back for either. Like the monsters were already dropping at least that much on their own. So I think that was a good balance change. Just making them a little bit more accessible at this point. But yeah, as for our team, we all have multi-hit target weapons, so this should go pretty smoothly. Yeah. We were saving up for Madus for our characters. I don't think I ducked everyone out. But we'll sort that out when we head back. Next, we should have enough to sort all that out. Hello, Crab. I think you're gonna have a bad time. But you are welcome to come say hey anytime you want to. Look at you. You did something that could do damage to us. Goodbye, Mr. Crab. Yeah, if I was to guess, I don't think we're gonna have a lot of trouble with this particular dungeon, but it does have those lovely dark stalkers, and they are either death stalkers. It's one of those two, but they are these giant salamanders that cast Blaze level 3 when we were there last time we played through. Maybe they've been changed. Like, I don't know what balance changes have been made specifically. And that's something I'm going to be exploring as I go through, but yeah. They were pretty spicy monsters to fight, let me tell you that. But they didn't actually cause me any direct problems other than doing a decent amount of damage. If I remember correctly, we did explore this whole region. We got the Morning Star and stuff, so we should be good for clearing out this way. Yeah, I kinda wish you wouldn't surprise us with magic, but I mean, you're doing it. Yeah, I know. You like your Blaze. You sure do. Look at them trolling us. The death guides aren't so bad though, they just put you to sleep, from what I understand. Oh hey, you actually survived that? Good for you. So yeah, we didn't get much in the way of like defense from our last time in town, so we are probably gonna have to go back to buy relatively fast through this dungeon. We're gonna gear up as we go, but like it won't be too bad. we do have a chance of encountering the pumpkin goods out here, but I think once we're in, I don't think there's much chance in here. But I could be wrong. Now these stingers can do some damage to us. They've got blast level 2, and that can do about 20 damage to everyone, which is nothing to sneeze at. I also got these kill waves, but they're not really anything to worry about either. It doesn't specifically matter which one of these we do first, because we're gonna end up going on both of them. Yep, there's the blast. This can do somewhere between 15 to 20 damage to everyone, so... I guess she didn't take as much damage as I thought. Oh well. These guys could be a problem too. They have double actions and they can cast freeze level 2, so... Oh boy. Well, they didn't do it, so at least there's that. Those guys can also poison, so... They got a few things going for them. It's already being a bit of a messy start on this run, but we'll be fine. Let's cure the detox. What's our max HP looking like? 47? Yeah, that's fine. Yep, that's where we came in. Yep, so we're gonna go down the left road first. But we are going to keep an eye out for what monsters can do because, as I said, there might have been balance changes. I've kind of seen what the gnomes in this guy can do, and it didn't really seem much different, but I didn't probably expect it to. But some of the enemies in here might have shifted, so we'll keep an eye on it. Now the turtle is down this way. We'll check him out later, after we have solved this place. The side blocks, I don't remember them doing that much to us. They didn't seem to have any abilities last time I fought them, so I wonder if that's been changed. Let's see what he does. Yeah, he just did a decent amount of damage to us, but I mean, that's not an ability. Yep, the gold hasn't really changed or anything, so yeah, we're gonna heal up. But I mean, 27 damage isn't really anything to sneeze at, so... So yeah, this... So unlike last dungeon, we are actually going to get the treasure chest in this one. Because the other one has enough chest beaks for us to experiment with later. I don't need to do it in two of these trials. And this one tends to have a little better treasure in it anyway. This dungeon does also have a lot of green sludge, so that's going to actually eat up a number of our MP every time we go through them. And they have almost all the treasure chests in there, so that's also going to make us go back to town a few times, which will prolong this trial if it here's a little bit. This one's not too bad though. I don't specifically know if these orcs have been changed, but we'll see what they do. I'll compare notes to what I know. They didn't actually do anything so far. But we'll have a few tries through here. We don't have to get them immediately. And they might also not do anything, so... So we got a Wisdom Seed. Those are pretty good for selling. What do Hydrax have going on? They had Paralyze, and they cast a Burst level 2, and Quick level 2 last I tried them, so... I'd rather kill them over the Orcs, but let's let them... Let's see what happens. Yep, they still got Quick. See. That guy didn't do anything special, so... Nothing outside of the expected. That's fine. Yep, here's more of them. And they were just dead as heck. Alright. Understood. Oh, look at you being in a whole bunch of different groups. I don't know if I like any of this. Let's see if we can't take care of most of these dudes. Some of them are gonna get to go. There's the Burst level 2. So far, so much what we know. It's weird how Burst level 2 is actually weaker than Blast level 2, though. I think that's interesting. But I guess it does target more than a group. I think it actually just targets everyone, so they're all based on spells you can cast. But as far as how they work for monsters, they actually don't have any difference from each other, so in a way that's kind of a nerf to what the monsters can do with it. I got a Woven Hood, it's completely just selling fodder. You're gonna get some turns. Well, I mean, they didn't do anything, but I will say they do actually hit decently hard. Now, Clodhoppers were a problem. These actually drained MP, I believe. Yep, they stole mana. They could howl and summon reinforcements. They could poison you. I guess they could heal too, which was annoying. But the main thing is they could drain your MP, and that's what's happening right now. Yeah, they're dicks. It's usually what they do. So while they can do other stuff, that's generally what they do. Oh, you can duck behind your shield. That's a defensive move. So they have a defensive move. Let's make sure we write that in for them. Yep. Okay, so they could also... I did have things listed for these guys. I guess they can howl and do a different defensive mood, which is watch warily. Okay, so these guys were defensive tanks. That's right. Now I remember what they could do. But yeah, those Clodhoppers are one of the main reasons why this dungeon sucked a little bit. On top of that danger I told you about, the Clodhoppers are not a danger, but they are a menace. At least those killer gnomes aren't too sturdy, so getting rid of them starts being easier, as you can see. We are definitely getting hit pretty decently, so yeah, armor is definitely becoming a problem. Oh sure, I'll take a first strike. Of course, it doesn't matter if we don't do any damage. Hey, leather robe. Did I need another one? No, but it is worth noting that it's worth some money. Healer fruit. just use it. That can just get used. Nom 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 nom. It's worth noting that neither one of the two directions around this place are especially long, and they both lead to the same place. But because of that, like, each one is like half the length of a normal, like, run through one of these, so. That's this dungeon's gimmick, is all roads lead to the end. I think this is actually the way to that, so I think this other one leads to treasure, so we're gonna take that. Hello, Killwave. These guys are from the first dungeon. They like to show up, but they're not very dangerous. Yeah, this way is gonna probably end this run, because like I think this leads to the this actually might not end the run. I don't think this one's long enough to, but this leads to the prison door, I think. Yeah. So you can't get this now, but I did map it out at least. I like to walk over in a dungeon at least once. It's kind of a bit of an OCD thing, but hey, wood shield. It's nothing too fancy, but it is 600 gold, so it'll definitely help in our getting armor. But she's already got something better on. She's got the Madu, which raises her attack, which is better than just the shield. It also raises defense more than the shield, so it's not just attack, but yeah. But the few enemies we fought in here haven't done anything I haven't expected, so far so same. These guys were a danger though, so let's hope this doesn't go too bad. So these guys had double strike, and they casted that nasty spells potentially, and they hit pretty hard when they want to. But they also have the chance to only go once, so like they have both single and double. So they could be really bad, but they could also not be. Also, is this guy attacking multiple times? Do they actually have double attack as an option? That actually is really awful for us. Did they have it before and I didn't notice it? But I guess I'm gonna write it in. I thought I saw that the first round of combat. I think they have both. I'll keep an eye out for that. Well, we definitely can't stay half healed with them around, because unless they've been like nerfed a bit, they can be run-enders. But yeah, I've got question marks next to the abilities I've got written down, because until I get confirmation, I'm not going to assume they could do everything I remember, because everything was balance changed. Yep, there's the watching warily that I remember. We haven't seen them howl, but I don't think that would have changed. At least I wouldn't expect it to have changed. But we should be actually right around the edge from the end of this dungeon. I think it's that short. So we might have actually already walked to the end of this once. That's much better than most of the things they tend to do. Okay. so far so okay. I'm gonna keep healed up. I'm gonna make sure I still have an angel feather in case. Yep. You want to wait out here because it's easy for them to take all your MP, so you can't use aggress to get out. Yep, there's level 2 Blaze. This was on one of their options. They also could cast level 3 when they wanted to last time. So yeah, they can do single or double. So one of them chose to attack twice. So yeah, they could be incredibly dangerous if you get unlucky. Because by the math, they could, if they still can cast level 3 Blaze, do up to 80 damage to each of your party members every turn. So, yeah, they are a real menace. Potentially. There's their paralyzing powder. But at least it doesn't do damage, so... They do hit decently hard, though. But like I said, our armor is absolutely bunk. That's the real reason. The only reason we're actually doing so okay is because of our multi-hit weapons. That's my belief. But we might actually be able to get close to the exit by this, although it doesn't really matter because we're gonna go both ways to finish it, so. Hello, Killwave. Yep, this is the final corridor. This is the end of it. We're gonna try to get the green pads done though, so that's my current thing. Now, Grimfiles didn't do anything special from what I remember, but that could have changed. Oh, they did cast this though. But I expected more from them. What can I say? It still could be real bad for us if we're unlucky though, so. Well, I guess we were lucky. We can't really heal much of this though, so that is a different problem. Try to finish the loop so I don't have to go down this stupid row again. Yeah, so let's get out of here and go down the other way. We're gonna go to town, we're going to sell our nonsense, and then we're gonna loop through the other side of this. But we did do one loop of this place. But so far, so good. And let's just sell our stuff here. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this. This is another extra. Okay, and we're going to sell this. We do not need that. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. We got enough to get some upgrades. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a Madu for everyone that needs one. What I'm gonna sell is what they currently have, which is he has a main Gush. And you also have a main Gosh. So the Madu is both defense and offense, so it adds 40 attack and 25 defense, from what I remember. No, it's the other way around. It's 25 attack and 40 defense, so it's like a super shield as well. So we're gonna be balling with this for a little while. We will have some extra money to work with, though. Let's just put that on and then see what we need. So I think our next order of business is hats. Other than her, like, she doesn't really need anything, but the other two could use better hats for sure. So we got 114, we've got 150, and 92. So, like, as you can see, they are kind of suffering. So yeah, we're gonna up our hat game. So I could give them both hats. I could also just deck out the main character. It's kind of what I want to do. That might be the play. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we're going to equip that. They're just so far behind on defense that that's probably the better play. Because that basically gives them parity now. Let's sell that hat. What kind of hat could we get them? Can they wear this hat? I kind of think they might be able to. So yeah, let's give that to Milo and see what's going on. Yeah, that's a little better. It's not significantly better, but it'll help. Okay, so now we're going to end up buying another one of the angel feathers. Cool. We're gonna save the game. Okay, we're gonna head back in. We are going to clear the other direction. But yeah, now everyone should do more damage because they got the damage upgrade from the Madus, so we should all be doing at least 50, if not like 70. It will also help us in the next dungeon, although from what I remember it does start to fall off a bit towards the end, but I mean, maybe that's changed, I doubt it, but I understand there weren't too many balance changes at the early game. But we're here for it either way. won't even take very long to get through. I think this one's only going to take me about an hour, which is less than half the time the first time did. But like I said, a lot of the first time's play was actually spent documenting like the information of these monsters, so, and trying out new items. So that'll happen again after I passed the third trial. I don't have any information for the Cave of Wisdom and onwards. Hello, Skeletar. Goodbye, Skeletar. Hello, Cloudhoppers. Do you need to do this? You seem to think you do. Yep, there's the confirmation. They can howl for help. We've seen everything I remember them being able to do. The only thing that's new is that I think they can do move twice. I don't know if they could do that before and I just didn't notice it, or if it's new though. I guess it doesn't really matter. Because it's definitely true they can do it now. Oh yeah, this is the way to go. Yeah. Now there is a humongous green path this way. So we may end up returning to town after going down it. It depends on how drained our MP is. So we'll assess it at that point. Another wisdom seed to sell. Fantastic. Well, you got him to fall asleep, so that's a little annoying. But should still be fine. I think Pyra can do the job. Oh, yep, dead end. Yep, they are using double moves and double casting. That's doing something to us. So cold. That's certainly considerable damage, so they can do it. Okay. That's probably progression. This one might be treasure. I don't remember specifically, but that's what's in my brains. Yep, looks like I was right. Look at you howling for help. Well, it definitely is going a little easier than last time with the extra damage, that's for sure. Milo's also able to kill most enemies on his turn. These guys are fairly sturdy. If they're surviving 60 point hits. Yep, I think this is the double length one. Look at you being so speedy. This was, in fact, the double length one. Well, there's treasure back here at least, so... Oh, look at you poisoning us. It's kind of inconvenient. Actually, we got a depoison. Let's use it. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of treasure chests down this way, so... There's another angel feather, so that's nice. Hey, we haven't seen one of those guys yet. The only thing I had written for them is that they like to cast quick on each other. I think that's all I had written down. Let's see. Yep. And it's only quick level 1 too, so... Hello guys. You don't really have to come like as a group like this, you know. It would have been okay if you hadn't. Well, hopefully we can now kill them in 2 hits, but we'll see. It's not looking good for that. At least it's not certain. Oh, yep, they still got level 3 Blaze. That is not great for us. Well, it ran. I'll take that. Let's hope for the best, though. As you can see, they can do it. Fortunately, Milo still has MP to spare, so we can heal up. Although the return trip will certainly use all of it. So I guess it's use it or lose it, so we will definitely heal up fully before we return across that green goop. Hello there, Chespeak. The only thing I've got written down for these guys is that they can put you to sleep when they attack you. I do think he's probably gonna die pretty... well, goodbye. As I said, I think he's gonna die pretty fast. I guess he speed ran his way out. It's just comical when you try to say something and it just says, yep, you're right. Yep, that's actually like not 4,000 because we buy it for 4,000, but it's like 3,000 for selling. So like we are definitely gonna get some equipment, and I really wish you hadn't paralyzed us. It's pretty inconvenient. Oh, you can paralyze hit? Look at you. That's actually pretty bad for us. This could be a party wipe if it actually gets Milo. Can we run from this? We did run from this. That could have been a party wipe. Let's just hope they wear off pretty quick. Yep, it did. Good. It could take a while to wear off. It's random how many squares it takes. But we're okay. But if everyone's paralyzed at the same time, it counts as a defeat. So many Night Stalkers. Oh. So far, so good. Good. We'll take it. So yeah, that's something that Grimfell can do that I didn't have written down. They can use Paralyze Hit. That's dangerous. I think that's the first mob that has a Paralyze Hit so far. Why are you... It distorted my audio for some reason, don't worry about it. We are going to try to get past this. I do not like this. This is real bad. But they didn't get us. Let's heal up. This is gonna eat up the vast majority of Pyra's MP, unfortunately. Just this path, I mean, not the healing. Although the healing's doing that too, but that's whatever. These guys are gonna probably do their part to take it too, so... Yep. Yep, that's the definite confirmation that they go twice sometimes. I don't know if that was a balance change. I swear they didn't go twice on my last playthrough, so... That's fine. They're not hurting us, they're just making it annoying. Which is probably their job. Yeah, if we have a significant amount of damage done to us, we're just gonna end up leaving. Because we won't have any MP to heal with, so... If we do leave, we'll end up killing the boss on the way through again. Yeah, we don't have a way of healing that. See, our time is numbered. We could probably do like one or two more battles where we get hurt, and then we're gonna have to go. But we'll see where we get to. We're gonna mosey through. Because there are more green paths, so getting that sorted out wouldn't be terrible. Because we already don't have magic. They can't take magic from us. This might be the ending hallway. It feels like it, but we'll see. It is. Not, but we are around the edge from it. Well, it does keep on giving us enemies that don't do too much damage, so that's nice, I suppose. Well, if we get lucky, it'll be fine. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Took a little bit, but is gonna happen. Oh, we can use that, I guess. Yeah, this is not great. On the plus note, the Cloud Hoppers can't actually steal our mana. So as long as we take care of the Night Stalkers, it won't be too bad. Yeah, that's right, take our mana. Do it. I dare ya. Yeah, you just keep healing. Just keep doing it. Goodbye, guys. What a bunch of actual buffoons. Well, they're certainly trying to be a problem, but it's not really working for them, I think. These guys can actually do damage with melee, so that's a thing. He actually got Pyra, huh? There we go, this is the final area, so we are going to try to get this place sorted. Bronze shield, that's good for selling. With any luck, we'll be able to get to the end. As long as nothing too damaging hits us. Now we do have to come back in one more time to take care of that turtle, but we did, in fact, clear this place fully. And it took one less pass than last time, so I'd say improvement. Really wish you wouldn't. Oh boy. Well, we are right around the corner from the exit, so we are still gonna try for it. It's definitely a little spicy though. But we gotta have courage, right? Hello, Cyblock. So much courage. But here is the walkout. We've done it. I do seek that. And so we have completed it. We don't have any magic. Let us, in fact... let's use this one. Okay, let us go in here and heal up. Okay, so let us sell off our nonsense. How are we doing for money? What are our options? So that's enough to buy some good stuff. Alright. Let's gather our way through it. We can buy... First I'm gonna get armor. Bronze armor. Bam. This is gonna be for the main character. Bam, this is gonna be for Milo. We're going to go to deals. We're gonna buy that magic hood. We are going to give this to Milo. I'm just gonna put that on and see what we're looking like. Bam, 140. That's 15 more, and that is a whole ton more. Oh, that's right, we should actually buy her something too. We're gonna buy her armor. Should have enough to get her best armor, which would be chainmail, I believe. Okay, let's make sure we're all equipped up. Bam. Yeah, so this character is lagging behind, but there's actually not much we can do about that, unfortunately. This is their best in slot stuff. So they're just gonna have to deal with it. For now. Now we're gonna go back in and we're going to go take care of that turtle. The turtle's gonna have a real bad time. We're basically decked to the nines now. Now the first time I fought the turtle, I actually thought he was pretty underpowered, so we're gonna give him a couple turns to see what he does, because we're completely decked out, so we're gonna see if he does anything fancy. Because like we're gonna have like a full repertoire of healing options, so I don't think there's anything he can do to us that we couldn't survive at this point. Now what I had written down he could do is cast quick level 1, double attack, and single attack, so. If he does anything other than that, that'll be interesting. So like, the only ability he actually used was just quick level 1. He didn't critical hit, although maybe he can critical hit, but that's only a chance, so. We'll give him a chance. We'll give him like 5 turns. And he just got revived, so even if someone goes down, like, as long as it's not Milo. The other thing is that the turtle's right by the entrance, so he won't even get softened up by damage much. So. Yep, there's a short underground passage that leads right to our friend Mr. Turtle. There's nothing especially exciting about it though. We'll just top off and then give our turtle friend a go. Look at this amazing rock. Ram. Ram. Hello, Turt. Okay, so we are just going to give him a couple turns to do stuff. We're gonna cast Quick on ourselves. Defend. He's gonna quick himself up a little bit. You get your double attack in, you did an attack. Cool. Turn number 3, still just missing. That's unfortunate for him. As you can see, he's not really using any abilities. Well, we'll tear him up then. Take a couple turns, but we got this. I do think he could probably use a little bit of something. Oh, you got level 1 heal. Look at you go. You did have an ability. Cool. Oh, there we go. We got our Orb of Truth. I'm gonna map the last little corner out, and then we're gonna skedaddle from this place. Okay, we're gonna go in, we're going to heal up. We're gonna save it, and I'm gonna probably call this a stream because we beat our target. Well, yes, thank you everyone for watching if you did. And I hope you guys all have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.